Hey everybody, this is Jason from Jason S. Toys and Cards. I'm going to open up a box of junk wax here I've had sitting in the closet there for a while. It's missing, I think, 5 packs, so it isn't a complete box. It's just junk wax, but we'll open up and see if we can find the rookies like Tom Glavine, Matt Williams, Ken Caminiti, and see what kind of Hall of Famers we can pull out of this. So let's get to ripping. I think '88 was probably the first cars that I actually did buy when I was a kid growing up. Now, it's probably I think '88 is when the junk wax era really started, in my opinion. '87, all the cars in '87 were good, and then '88 come along and they're pretty much all junk wax. Then it seems like we got Joe Hesketh, got Willie Randolph, Luis Salazar, Cardinals leaders. Maybe we can find an error card or two in here, possibly. Steve Lombardozzi, Del Mahork, Nelson Liriano, All-Star Kirby Puckett, Pat Pasillo, John Russell, Mike Young, Kevin McReynolds, Ron Karkovice, Pat Sheridan, and Greg Nettles. Nothing really great in that pack. I'm hoping at least get one or two Tom Glavines. Since the Braves are my team, I have like 10 or 12 of that '88 Topps Glavine already, but it'd be cool to get one more if possible. Okay, A's leaders, the Bash Brothers, Canseco, Mark McGwire. Always liked that card. Doug Drabeck, Hall of Famer, Wade Boggs. Nice card. John Farrell, Manny Lee, Eric Bell, Tony Armas, Bill Pacoda, Wes Gardner, Ron Robinson, Frank Viola, Yankees leaders, Mike Easler, Craig Reynolds, and Darren Dalton. Rest in peace, Darren Dalton. If I pull another Jose Canseco card, I got a little story I want to share with you guys about Mr. Canseco. Hopefully I'll pull another one. If not, I'll go back to it. Okay, here's one of the rookies. We got Ken Caminiti. Rest in peace, Ken Caminiti. So there's a good rookie card. Hall of Famer, Paul Molitor. Dave Winfield. Dave Martinez. Eddie Whitson, Les Lancaster, Rick Leach, Mike Henneman, everybody's favorite card, Checklist, Wally Ritchie, Ken Williams, Mark Carty, Ken Phelps. There's one for my PC right there, Nolan Ryan. Love my Nolan Ryan cards. 2 checklists in 1 pack. Man. Definitely would have hated that back in the day. I'm sure everybody agrees. You're getting checklist in a pack of cards. You hated that as a kid, didn't you? Alright. Got Jeff Robinson. Juan Beniquez. Larry Sheets. Nice glasses on this guy. Definitely didn't seem like a baseball player, but Greg Gross. Like a English teacher or something. Jim Morrison. Mickey Hatcher. Future stars, Mike Campbell. He sure didn't pan out, did he? Bill Dolly. Pat Tabler, Tony Pena, John Moses, Terry Francona, Benny Santiago, Rich Gedman, and Dan Schatzeder. There's only a few really decent cars in this set. I mean, there'll be a few rookie cars, and a couple other cars I like the best. So definitely the Nolan Ryan and probably Ricky Henderson. And the Gold Cup card of Mark McGwire. We got Jim Fregosi, Brian Downing, John Kruk, Larry Anderson, Alvin Davis, Bob Dernier, Marvell Wynn, Larry Parrish, Dave Bergman, Lee Elia, Tony Fernandez, Jeff Reed, Mark Davis, Kirk Stillwell, and Ken Gerhardt. Got Alan Anderson. There's Andy Van Slyke, Joe Niekro, Gene Nelson, Darnell Coles, Frank White, Randy St. Clair, Jim Gantner, All-Star George Bell, Ron Guidry, Drew Hall, Steve Lyons, Tom Henke, Richard Dotson, and Mike Trujillo. Not much in that pack. Hope everybody is excited for the baseball season to be starting up pretty soon. I know I am. See what my Braves can do this year. We got Julio Franco, Bob McClure, Dave Smith, Tom Henke, All-Star, Dork, Corey Snyder, Scott Bradley, Dave Meads, Chris Bossio, Eddie Milner, Mark Sullivan, Rick Sutcliffe, Sid Breen, Randy Myers, Sam Horn. I think that was a decent card back in the day. And Todd Froworth. A lot of these cards were pretty big back in the day, and then prices on cards anymore have just dropped, especially in the 80s and early 90s. I remember some cards used to be, you know, upwards of $100. Now you can get them easily for 10, 20 bucks on eBay. We got Bob Stanley, Tommy Henzo, the Dodgers leaders, Larry Herndon, Hall of Famer Burt Blyleven, I think he is, John Franco, upside down card, Keith Hughes. Nowadays that'd be a short print if it's upside down, it seems like. Hall of Famer Andre Dawson, All-Star Tim Wallach, Bud Black, got Terry Pendleton, Ken Oberkfell, Keith Atherton, Scott McGregor. And second year, Jamie Moyer. Second stack out here. Alright. Got Dwayne Murphy. Phil Garner. Guy Hoffman. Okay, here he is. Jose Canseco. When I was a kid growing up, this was the guy that I really was a huge fan of. Loved watching this guy hit home runs. Unfortunately, he was a guy that pretty much started the steroid craze in baseball, and he's pretty much blacklisted from baseball, it seems like. Well, now he's doing other stupid stuff for money. And a couple Fridays back, there was a Rough and Rowdy boxing in Charlestown, West Virginia. Well, one of my co-workers, Shane Reed, also known as Shiz At the Rizat, he was fighting in there at that fight. Well, in the main event, fighting was Jose Canseco fighting some intern for Barstool Sports called I forgot what his name was. Well, come to find out that Jose Canseco was knocked out in 10 seconds in the first round. But he wasn't actually knocked out. He was paid, I guess, over $1 million to take a dive for that fight. I have lost all respect for Jose Canseco. He was like I said, he was the first guy that I followed in baseball. Was a huge fan. Now he's into doing these, fights and stuff, and taking dives just to get all this money. It's sickening. Jose Canseco, you're a bitch. Okay, enough about that. We've got Brewers leaders. Kevin Elster. Turn back the clock, Jim Rice. Steve Ontiveros. Cal Ripken Sr. Nick Esaski. Lynn Dykstra. Keith Comstock, not the error card. Sal Butera. There's Hall of Famer Kirby Puckett. And Rob Deere. I'm sure most of you can probably agree that about Jose Canseco anymore. He's just nothing but a bitch. I mean, he was a great baseball player. Yeah, he got everybody into the steroids, and I still liked him some. And then now he's taking these dives in these fights when he talks all this trash about knocking these guys out and everything. He's a 56-year-old, steroid junkie still. Yeah, he's ripped. He's just a bitch, and that's it. All-Star Juan Samuel. Tom Candiotti. Here's one for John for the Past is Alive. His favorite, Eric Plunk. Luis Quinones. And this guy here, he has the record for the most home runs of all time, but in my opinion, he's not the all-time home run king. Got Barry Bonds here. It's still, in my opinion, it's Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron did it in a time where there was no PEDs, no steroids. You saw Barry when he was in Pittsburgh. He wasn't huge. Then he goes to plays for the Giants, and he was so bulked up it was pathetic. Got Joe McGrane, Andy Hawkins, Hall of Famer Barry Larkin, second year. Eric Davis, George Bell, Mark Williamson, Rene Gonzalez, Rick Mahler, Mariners leaders, and All-Star Benny Santiago. I'm sure some of you probably do agree that Barry Bonds isn't the all-time home run king in a season or career. Okay, I've got Mike Lloyd, Floyd Humans, Mark Jubaza, Mickey Brantley, Mariano Duncan, Bob Tewksbury, looks kind of confused in that picture, John McNamara. Here's one for Corey for Ripken for Ripkins. There's a nice Cal Ripken. Robin Yount right behind him. So back-to-back Hall of Famers. That's pretty good. Jim Dwyer. Spike Owen. Dwayne Boyce. Not sure how you say his last name. Danny Darwin. We got Steve Sachs. And Wallace Johnson. So far, I only got 2 cars really set aside here. Caminiti rookie and the Nolan Ryan. I'll at least find a Ricky Henderson as well. Another guy that I do PC. This guy here, this guy should be in the Hall of Fame. All-Star Don Mattingly. If you think of the 80s baseball players, you have to say Don Mattingly. Why he's not in the Hall of Fame, I have no idea. When you got guys like Ted Simmons, Harold Baines in the Hall of Fame, the guys like Don Mattingly and Fred McGriff are not in the Hall of Fame. Dale Murphy's not in the Hall of Fame. I don't get it. Here's Jay Howell, Hubie Brooks, Mike Smithson, Len Matusek, Andy McGaffigan. This was a hot car back in the day. Matt Noakes. Twins leaders. All-Star. Kirby Puckett. Billy Hatcher. Rangers leaders. Blue Jays leaders. Always hated getting those types of cards in packs as well. Bobby Witt. His son's definitely a future star now. You should go get his cards. There's Garth Iorg and Rick Honeycutt. I know most of you probably know that even though I am a Braves fan, the guy that I do PC other than Braves cards is White Sox star Luis Robert. I think he's going to be maybe the next Mike Trout, maybe better, maybe just under where Mike Trout is. But what's going to help him is the fact that he's on a team that had the chance to win the World Series. Mike Trout, he's only been in the playoffs once or twice in his career. He's the best player in baseball. I mean, that's definitely going to help Robert. We got Joe Hesketh, Willie Randolph, Luis Salazar, Cardinals leaders, Steve Lombardozzi, Dale Mahorsic, Nelson Liriano, Pete O'Brien, Kevin Bass, Tony Gwynn, Eddie Murray, Neil Heaton, Charles Hudson, Alex Trevino, and Jeff Parrott. Okay, we got Brian Holton, Doug Jones, Jeff Stone, Shawan Dunston, Dave Henderson, All-Star rookie of Jeff Musselman. He didn't really pan out very much. Red Sox leaders, Calvin Schiraldi. Future stars, Jose Lind. There you go. John passes alive. Chris Bando. Goose Gossage. Frank Lucchesi. John Cerruti. Another Gold Cup, Kasich and Dale. They really missed the boat on that one. And Jack Clark. A lot of these guys that used to have the Gold Cup cards, they definitely missed the boat on them. They didn't pan out at all. Okay, we got Tommy Henzo, Jeff Russell, Larry Herndon, Burt Blyleven, John Franco, Ross Jones, Terry Leach, Glenn Braggs, Ray Quinones, Gary Carter, Mark Davidson, Kurt Young, Glenn Hubbard, Doc Edwards, and Bill Duran. Not a great box so far. Like I said, haven't really gotten too many cars sitting aside for the good stack pile. These cars are just way, way, way overproduced. Not really a nice looking card either. I think 87 was nice for tops, and 89 was good, but 88 tops cars were just pretty bad. There's Todd Froworth, Alan Anderson, Andy Van Slyke, Joe Necro, Gene Nelson, Darnell Coles, Frank White, Darrell Evans, Carmen Castillo, Bob Sebra. Here's someone that should be in the Hall of Fame. Dale Murphy. I'll put that aside in the good pile. Jeff Dedman, John Christensen, Kirk Gibson, and Rafael Santana. Let me know in the comments below who you think should be in the Hall of Fame. Since they didn't vote anybody in this year, what do you think they should do? Maybe the Veterans Committee will finally get one of these guys in there. We've got Steve Balboni, Mike Heath, Bo Diaz, Ron Reinke, Lee Lacey, Terry Kennedy, Steve Shields, Greg Harris, Kent Herbeck, Eddie Milner, Mark Sullivan, Rick Sutcliffe, Sid Breen, Randy Myers, and Sam Horn. Okay, here's not the F-face car, but there's 88 card of Bill Rippon. It's his rookie. Next year is when he did the Bad Words on the Bat. There's Bill Buckner, Bill Schroeder, Keith Hughes, Lonnie Smith, Jay Bell, but I believe that's his rookie, Tony Bernazard, Dave Valley, Jim Leland. I liked him. He was a good manager for the Pirates. Thad Bosley, Johnny Grubb, Willie Upshaw, Lynn Sakata, Chuck Krim, and Chat Lemon. Eddie Murray, Record Breakers. Turn back the clock, Ron Blomberg, Floyd McClendon, Tom Niedenfuer. I was a fan of this guy growing up, Bobby Bonilla. I liked him more than I did Barry Bonds when they played together in Pittsburgh. Jose Kendo, Rich Yett. No, I'm not. John Mitchell, Moose Haas, Cal Daniels, Joey Cora, Ed Lynch. This was a hot card back in the day. And he had a decent career. Ellis Burks rookie. Gary Gaetti. And Tom Browning. I'm not sure how long Ellis Burks played for, but I know he had a longer career than all the other guys that had the Gold Cup cards in this set. Got Bill Madlock. There's a Nolan Ryan record breaker for my PC, even though I have tons of that. Mario Soto. Dave Clark. Here's a guy that don't know if he'll get in the Hall of Fame or not. He's got the numbers and everything, but with the PED, should he be in the Hall of Fame? Roger Clemens? I think yes. Shane Mack. Todd Benzinger. Greg Booker. Eric King. Atlee Hammaker. Gary Renicky. Dan Plesac. Gino Petralli. Jack Lazorko. Bob Brower. Alright, we got Dave Palmer. Johnny Ray. Jim Traber. Lloyd Mosby. Danny Heap. Bob Patterson. Eric Schau. Kurt Wilkerson. Pat Clements. Frank DiPino. I watched the video that he did breaking a box with Eric Jabs for the Jabs family video. It's pretty cool. Ozzie Guillen. Mark Ryle. Long lost uncle right here. I wish. Rest in peace, Don Sutton. Tim Wallach. And John Morris. I wish Don Sutton was a long lost uncle. It would be pretty freaking cool. Mike LaValliere. Record breakers. Joe and Phil Necro. Alan Nipper. Gotta love it. Checklist. I should get that, send that off and see if I get a PSA 10 out of it. Brett Butler. Tim Conroy. Jerry Royce. Sparky Anderson. Not smiling, of course. Shane Raleigh. Mike Gallego. Craig Lefferts. Joe Youngblood. Danny Tartable. This next guy actually worked with his cousin, or did work with his cousin, Adam, but Ron Kittle and Ozzie Smith All-Star. Okay, I got a few more left here. Let's see what we can pull out of them. Hopefully something pretty good. I'd like to at least get one more Nolan Ryan would be nice, or a Henderson would be cool. Still haven't seen the Mark McGwire Gold Cup card. Haven't even seen the Tom Glavine rookie either. There's Tony Bernazard. Kent Herbick, Eddie Milner, Mark Sullivan, Rick Sutcliffe, Sid Fernandez, Padres leaders, Dan Quisenberry, there you go, passes alive, Andres Thomas, Stan Clark, Sean Hilligus, Tim Raines, Donnie Hill, Braves leaders, and Steve Buechele. Richie Yett, Billy Ripken, Bill Buckner, Bill Schrader, Keith Hughes, Lonnie Smith, Jay Bell. Here's another good rookie, Matt Williams. First time we've seen that one. Roger Clemens All-Star. There's another guy that should be in Hall of Fame, Fred McGriff. His numbers, how can you deny the numbers he's put up? There's never been any suspicion of PED or nothing with him, and he's not in Hall of Fame. I don't get it. Ray Knight, Dennis Powell, John Marzano, Jim Lindemann, and B.J. Surhoff. I have tried that gun before in '88 and wasn't too good. Got Todd Benzinger, Eddie Murray, record breaker. Turn back the clock, Ron Blomberg again. Lloyd McClendon, Tom Niedenfuer, Bobby Bonilla, Jose Oquendo, Rick Rodriguez, Greg Brock, Jeff Robinson, Damaso Garcia, Mark Eichhorn, not Lois Einhorn, Walt Terrell, Steve Bedrosian, and Juan Castillo. Got 4 packs left. Okay, C1, Tom Glavine. Actually, there's, I think, 5 packs missing out of this box. Eric Schau, Bill Madlock, another Nolan Ryan, record breaker, Mario Soto, Dave Clark, Roger Clemens, Shane Mack, Dan Pasqua, Franklin Stubbs, Bruce Benedict, Ken Schramm, nice second year Will Clark, another guy that should get a little bit of thought about the Hall of Fame as well. Got Pat Keaty, Tom Foley, and Marty Barrett. Okay, we've got Jerry Royce, Dave Palmer, Johnny Ray, Jim Traber, Lloyd Mosby, Danny Heap, Bob Patterson, Shane Raleigh, another one for you, passes alive, Greg Swindell, Finally get her Henderson. There we go. Ricky Henderson. There's in a PC. Mitch Williams. Steve Kiefer. Mike Fitzgerald. Ernie Witt. And Mark Clear. All right. Last 2 packs. Got Ken Dixon. Mike LaValliere. Nico Brothers again. Al Nipper. Another checklist. Gotta love it. Brett Butler. Tim Conroy. Lee Guterman. Vance Law. Future star is Joey Meyer. Another one I think they missed out on. Lee Smith, Hall of Famer. Ricky Horton. Rick Cerrone. Butch Winnegar. And Denny Walling. I got a couple Nolan Ryans. I got a couple rookies. I got the Henderson. Not too bad, I guess. Last pack here. Pirates leaders. Don Schultze. Dave Concepcion. Dave LaPointe. Randy Bush. Junior Ortiz. Tim Raines. Brett Saberhagen. Bob Kipper. Bobby Meacham. Fernando Valenzuela. Kirk McCaskill. Jimmy Key. Jim Presley. And the last one is Ken Landreau. So, not a great box, but that's what you get with all the junk wax boxes like 88 Tops. But if you like this video, if you like baseball card breaks, toy videos, things like that, please hit the like button and please hit the subscribe button, and I'll have some more videos for you later on. Thank you. Bye.